And I am live. Are we live? Hello. Checking 1, 2, 3. Checking 1, 2, 3. Yep. We're live. Yeah, we're live. I got a professional background here. I gotta keep these guys up. No, we better be live. If we're not live right now, your ass is mine. Okay. Alright. As the title goes, the woman is away. So I shall play with my Mandela Effected friends. Hey guys. What's up? How's it going? Been a while since I've done a video. Um, just checking in with everybody, seeing how things are going. Been listening to a lot of other Mandela. I should turn this light off. Wow. Hold on. Oh, that's too. That's not bright enough. Hmm. Whoever does the lighting around here, you're fired. I'm fired them. Whoever does the lighting. Terrible lighting. So, anyways. So, let's talk Mandela Effect. There seems to be a lot of new people coming in. If a lot of people, you guys notice, a lot of people going, new people coming in. A lot of us that have been around for a while, I see are, uh, including me, have been dealing with a lot of life problems. Um, I know a few people that uh, have done some videos lately. Um, I don't know if I should put names out there or not. I mean, obviously, if they're doing videos about their own problems, um, I don't think it would hurt to put a name out there, right? Um, like JW. I really feel bad for the guy. He's going through a tough time. Um, I don't know how many people have seen his videos lately, but he's really struggling. So if you have not seen his videos, it'd be kind of cool to. Hey, Danny, how's it going, Dan? Texas Danny, everyone. Texas Danny is in the house. So he is really struggling. So if you guys haven't seen his videos, go over and check him out. He could use some support. Um, there's a lot of us that are going through. Exactly, Danny. There's a lot of us that are going through a lot of things right now. Was that from Tampa? Tampa's in the house. Definitely time to seek out our salvation with fear and trembling. By for now, stay alert and watch the signs and wonders in the sky. Yeah, there's a lot. Really, it's like what we can offer a lot of support through the rest of the community. Um, it doesn't hurt to offer support. Granted, we are all going through a lot of stuff right now. And things have been ramping up everywhere from the effect, the Mandela effects, to emotions. Emotions are really ramping up. Um, I see that in myself a lot. I've seen it in a few other people. Um, People are really acting different. I mean, they were different before, I'll give you that, but people are really acting a lot like, I don't know how to explain it, but really different. Just a lot weirder. A lot of things that come out of people's mouths nowadays are I just kind of like Our jaw droppers. Hey, Dan, glad you're on, Patrick. Showing opinion requires immediate affected. Yeah, I want to start doing this more often. I want to get back into doing this more often because there's not a whole lot of us doing it anymore, and we need to get back into letting to our community having a place to talk. Um, and I think I think when people were on here, when we were doing the live streams, when a lot of us were doing live streams, 20, taking turns, every hour or 2 hours, in a 24-hour period, there was quite a few of us that were in that 24-hour group. So every day we were going on throughout the day. There may be a few hours or so that there was nobody on, but most of the day there was somebody on for people to have a stream to go to vent, and we're not getting that vent out anymore. We're not being able to vent anymore on YouTube, on these streams, because hardly anybody's doing them anymore. And I think that's where what I'm seeing is a lot of people are going through a lot, and you can tell that they have nobody to talk to, and including me. I'm going through a lot right now too, and there's really nobody to talk to. So um wondering why things are so bad, badass backwards. Trust your gut. Oh yeah, def definitely want to trust your gut. I'm mainly concerned about people who are not having anybody to talk to. Um, I don't know, like a few of you who are in the chat right now or watching online. There's 8 people watching and only a couple in chat. So if you're watching and you used to be able to come in, Sharky, how you doing, buddy? And Buster, hey bud. So me and Sharky used to do a couple live streams together. We need to start doing that again, Shark. But what I'm saying is that I really want to start picking this back up again. Well, good morning, Sharky, because we need a place to vent, and I'm seeing a lot of the ME family not having a place to vent, and you can tell it. You can tell through people's actions on here that they're stressed out. A lot of us are very stressed out. Um, what do you think of a very near F summit? What summit? This is well beyond persona. Half of your Texas Danny, half of your thing is missing. Your comment is missing. So I'm not being able to read the whole thing. I don't know why. I don't know why half of your comment is missing. To everyone in here who are not mistaken, to everyone in here who are not mistaken, am I missing half of your comment too? What's going on? Why am I not getting all of your guys' full comments? Hold on a second. Let me see what's going on. I'm not getting you guys' full comments. Why urgent for non-affected? I don't know what that means, but I'm not talking about the unaffected. I'm talking about all of us who are affected, that were in here, 8 months ago, where a lot of us were doing a live stream an hour taking turns throughout the day taking a live stream. I'm worried about all of us who are affected who do not have a place to vent. They used to be able to vent through our live streams before, and hardly anybody is doing the live streams. Just saw Catherine Milo video. Schumann is having blowout again. Wow. Yeah, that's been. Hello, Mandela. How you doing? Venting helps us all. Exactly, Sharky. And so, bottom line is, I'm going to try to do this more often because we need these live streams for the other affected people. Just had my 3rd-year ME anniversary on February 6th. Congratulations. My 3rd year will be coming up in December. Will be my 3rd year. Um, but so the bottom line is that we want to get these live streams up and going again because a lot of us who are affected, I'm seeing it throughout the rest. I'm seeing people who are in the community in our ME family who are really struggling, and there's nowhere, they don't have anywhere to vent. Before when we had these live streams going, um, we had at least 8 to 10 people doing them throughout the day, an hour or so throughout the day, and that gave people a place to go and vent. Um, Bubbles says my 3rd year this month around March 22nd. My birthday is March 14th, Bubbles. Just my birthday. My anniversary is not till December, but for my third. Uh, Earth changes are accelerated effects in real time change. None affected. Cannot see future emergency. Um, I'm seeing a real emergency right now, and that's us who are affected need to start doing these live streams for people to come in, people who are affected to come in and rant whatever is going on in their lives, because I'm worried about a lot of you guys, including myself. I've needed somebody to talk to. Everything has accelerated. Lots of things going on globally. Time. I agree. Hello, just had my 3rd year on the 23rd February, and the changes are on the ground in the neighborhood in your face. Yeah, face. I am totally affected, and I only found out what the changes I had been seeing about sex. Okay, Shaw. Buster, the frequency of the changes is accelerating. Yeah, I can tell that, and I can tell that people are. It's overwhelming for a lot of people. Um, a lot of our family, a lot of our ME family, I can tell that it's accelerating because not only can I see the changes, but I'm saying that it's overwhelming for the people out there, including myself. You can tell in other chat rooms um, that people are. Um, it's overwhelming. You can tell. You can feel it. I can feel people's energy, and so, anyways, so that's why I'm doing the live stream. When we talk about the Mandela effect, I want to talk about some of the stuff that's been going on. Like, I don't know for you guys. I did a video about this about a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and it's the mud flood. Now, the mud flood for me came into my reality about 2 months ago. I've never heard of the mud flood before, but Dad's calling back in a bit. Okay, Sharky. But I will tell you that from the research that I've seen, the mud flood, I believe, is true uh, in this reality, on this timeline, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's true. But my reality, my old timeline, I've never heard of the mud flood, and I'm a big time conspiracy theorist. I'm a big time history buff, and I have never heard of the mud flood. Agreed. It's tough when you see it and they don't. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing many years of this. We see what we see. Other people don't see it. You bring it to their attention, and you look crazy. I don't. Every once in a while, I will bring it up to other people, but I just don't bother other people with it anymore who don't see it. Mud flood was new to me too. I never heard of the mud flood. Well, girl, you were in us. Look it up, man. I'll look up mud flood. Um, I don't remember it in my reality, but if it did happen in my reality, I know that when they built new buildings or redid other buildings, they would have dug up these buildings to do whatever they were doing, either tearing them down or building, adding on to them, and they would have seen that bottom ground floor that was buried because half of the windows are sticking up, and they would have dug down more and seen and wondered why all these buildings. I mean, this would have came out a long time ago. You cannot tell me that nobody knew about mud flood 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whenever, I mean, as I was growing up. You can't tell me nobody knew about the mud flood if it really happened. So that's why I believe it happened in this timeline, or in this wherever we are right now. But we're on Sagittarius, where I came from. Mud flood did not happen um, there. Uh, I would have known that. That's just like Kennedy being shot in a six-seater car with six people in it. That happened here. Not where I'm from. It was a four-seater car. So and that was my biggest ME. That's giant extinct bees have returned too. I just heard about that today or yesterday, Buster. I just heard about the bees. Um, I have not seen a picture of them yet, of these big bees. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything on them. I just heard somebody talking about them on one of the videos, that these bees are uh, as big as like basketball players' feet, like 11, size 11 or something foot. That's how big these bees are. So, and I'm thinking, is there really these new animals and stuff that are coming out? These animals. I mean, are we seeing? Right, mud floods are all new to me. It's just inconceivable to me. Yeah, I agree. But these new animals, are we actually seeing animals that may have died off centuries ago that are returning, that are coming back? Or are these just all new? Do you think these are all new animals that are affected, are able to perceive alternative? We have possible future time wave direction urgent. Why is half your message missing? Oh, Danny. I'm sorry, buddy. I get all the way up to affected are able to perceive alternative, and then I don't see anything after alternative. We have possibly future time wave I'm assuming it says heading because it's cut off, and then direction urgent. So Danny, I don't know what's going on with your or why yours is just everybody else seems to be looking fine as far as reading their comments, but yours seems to be cut off. I'm sorry, bud, but I kind of get the gist of what you're talking about. We have problem coming. We have a problem coming. I got that, Dan. So what do you, Danny? What do you think's going on? Are we moving now? I think about a year ago on my videos when I was doing my videos every day, I did say that back then. I said that we are moving back in time. I felt like we were the Earth was getting newer, like we were moving in back in time because I'm seeing them digging up, and I've seen this for about a year now. They're digging up items and stuff that have been dug up already from my timeline when I was flood when I was in on Sagittarius in that timeline. All the stuff that they're digging up now, like over in Egypt and stuff, have been dug up many years ago, many years ago. And they seem to be just finding the stuff. So I'm baffled. I mean, of course, we've all been baffled for a couple years or so now. Um, and we're still, I don't know how many people you listen to SMQ, but SMQ has got some really interesting stuff that he's been talking about the last 4 weeks. Um, Paperwork that has come to light from and I don't know how real this stuff may be. If this is like a mud flood type thing where this paperwork all of a sudden just shows up and it gives him a lot in detail information. Yeah, the holographic reality gives us detailed information about what we're going through. You know, I don't know how much to believe of that because of everything else that's coming to light. All the new animals, the mud flood? Is this just another thing that's come out that we don't, um, that's new to us, but yet how real is it? You know, I don't know. Um, Hold on just a second, you guys. I'll be back. I've got to answer a question. All right. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to leave for a second. Um, let's see. I gave him that holographic. Buster says I gave him that info. Bible says there is nothing new under the sun. All that was will return, and we will all see. Seems Seems like the chemtrails are prepping our atmosphere for the fighting or frightening arrivals and our body change. Danny says they are freezing me on pages, getting you cut out, getting and then time. So I didn't get the rest of that, Danny. Have you read the CIA document? Buster, I just got the document yesterday. So I will be reading the whole 29 pages. It is 29 pages, correct, Buster? So I'll be reading the whole 29 pages. I'm going to start tonight reading about it. But all I know about it is what SMQ's been talking about on his his live streams, and it sounds really interesting. Um, Mendel in Oz, they've been digging up more and more dinosaur bones Italy or lately. It stopped for years now. All of the sudden, they're finding heaps. Gotta go, everyone. Stay alert and be prepared. God bless you all. Take care. All right, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Buster, yes, 29 pages. Okay, yeah, Buster, I'm gonna be reading that tonight. I'm gonna start reading it tonight. Hi, Ashley. Um, 8 o'clock. Let's see. So I gotta leave in about a half hour, you guys. Let's see. So, Rationally, how far have you gotten on the 29 pages from that? Buster said he's the one that actually sent that to SMQ. And I told Buster I'm going to start reading it tonight. I know Rashley had read some of it. I'm not sure how far she got. Uh, so, so while everybody is saying hi to Rashley because it's been a long time since she's been on, I will continue to talk about like 10 pages, and I've been researching as I go. Okay, so she's 10 pages in, but yeah, so Danny, I'm not quite getting what you're trying to say. You think that the flood, I know somebody mentioned Noah, and then you said flood. So are we supposed to be expecting another flood like Noah's Ark? Is that the pending doom that's supposed to come, or what? And also, I want to I'm going to say while I'm on here because I haven't wrote back to these two people that left a comment recently on one of my videos. I made a video about 6 months ago about the airplane's engines being far up now, where they used to be. They used to sit back um, under the wing, and now they're working no headphones. You forgot your headphones, hun, irrationally. Um, Not good. So, anyways, anyways, the airplanes now their engines are obviously further up. Now I got two comments on that video. You're around the Great Lakes with your inner sight. We have it now on. Really, Danny, you're around the Great Lakes with your inner sight. Okay, so yeah, I've been feeling a lot of stress coming from a lot of the community. So whoever was doing videos before for people to vent, we I appreciate if you guys start looking at getting back to it because well, a lot of us who are in the community need a place to vent. We need these live streams again. A lot of people in our community need a place to turn. Um, Once realized ME changes house items in 2017, I tried to float in my kitchen cause we are projected projection cells didn't work, but can I still believe? Then you've been talking very cryptic now for the past few weeks. I agree. I agree, Buster. Yeah, Danny, your videos are have been very cryptic and I'm going to do one immediately. Yellow. Um, it might help, Danny, if you give me a phone call or something and let me know what your cryptic means. Because some of this stuff, to be honest with you, I'm not understanding. So, so let me in on your cryptic stuff, Dan. Anyways, we need to get these live streams up and going because people like me need a place to come vent, and I don't want to be doing live streams all the time. I think a lot of us that were doing them before, if we can all get back up to doing them again, it would be nice. Um, I lost you, Dan of Dallas at gmail.com. All right, all right, Dan. My email is Patrick Roberts 572 at gmail.com. My phone number is 715. Yeah. Did you really think I was going to get my phone number out? No, just kidding. Anyways, um, laugh aloud, are you sure? What do you mean rationally? Are you sure? I've hit so many subjects tonight, I don't even know am, where I am. I think the biggest thing that I wanted to get out there was that I see a lot of people in the community, um, and I feel a lot of them we all are having our own problems, obviously, and we all need to talk to somebody, and there's nowhere to go to talk to anybody. Um, Patty can give you my phone number, text us, Danny. Okay, yeah, I got Sharky's phone number, so I will give it to you, Dan. Um, so a lot of people need a place. Who here has read the file already? You're welcome, Sharky. Of course, Buster has read the whole file. Buster, I need to talk. I would like to talk to you, Buster. I would like to know what a lot of people who already read these files think about it. Now, as I was saying before Rationally came on, is that I I'm wondering if these files are kind of like the new animals, the mud flood, the new the new thing that's coming out. Can we believe it, or is it actually true? I mean, is it one of these things that is just coming to light? Um, Rationally says, but Buster, have you experimented at all with any of it? There is a lot of evidence supporting the validity of the document. There's a lot of evidence. Yeah, Buster, have you heard SMQ putting? Yeah, you sent it to SMQ, so you have heard SMQ putting out what he's thinking about it. Actually, so far so good, nothing bad to report. SMQ has put it out there to where I, it sounds really fast. Now, I haven't read any of it yet. I skimmed it over real quick, but I haven't really got into reading it yet. Rationally had sent me the copies of it, but the way SMQ puts it out there, I mean, really, that's it really caught my eye, and I was really in tune to listening to what he was talking about because it sounds interesting. I mean, it sounds really interesting. Um, so yeah, so we're talking about the documents that SMQ has been talking about for the last 3 weeks. I gotta go. We will go live again later when I get home. Okay, Rashley, I'm gonna hold you up to that because usually when you say we're gonna go live together, we never do it. So on here, Rashley said we're gonna go live later tonight. We'll see. But yeah, that would be cool if Rashley and I can go live. So, anyways, um, so what do y'all think about getting these streams up and going like we used to do when we were part of the ME24 that Scott Harrison and Mandela started, um, MA started. I think I personally think that it was a good thing, and we need to get back into it. Whatever we call it, it doesn't have to be the ME anymore. I don't know if they have a thing on the ME24. We can call whatever we want to call it, but I do think and I think we need to start getting back into it to give people a place to vent. I've noticed a lot of new people in that are like bouncing around from room to room and not really having any place to go to vent either. Really, I mean they're digging for information. I see a lot of people digging for information, whether they're just digging for information or they're new to being Mandela affected. I'm not quite sure, but it would be nice to give people a platform again to be able to come in and talk. A lot of people who are doing the streams now are the bigger channel streams, and they have their subjects that they talk about, and they pretty much stick to the subjects. They won't sit there and talk about like I'll do. I'll sit here, anytime you guys write a comment, Mandela effect, quantum stuff, Texas Stanley, Google Hangouts later, you and me. Cool. Yeah, Patrick, someone has to do it. Someone isn't gonna like what they hear. So, Danny, your thing is still cutting out your comment, but no, they don't go and do and read your comments and stay one on one with you guys. And that's what I like about our channels that we used to do this. And when Scott was doing it, and I was doing it, and the Three Angels were doing it, and Rationally was doing it. I mean, we had a good group of people doing it, and it gave people a place to go and talk. Every day we had it, so we had a place to go to different places throughout the. Rain was doing it. I haven't seen Rain in a long time. Um, so Buster, I feel like a dumbass. I don't know. Blink, get on it. Can you help? I don't feel like a dumbass. A lot of us are still trying to learn how to run. I can't get anybody come in on here because I just have my cell phone. But if I had Rationally's laptop up and going, she has to show me how to do that again. So don't feel like a dumbass because I personally, I don't know how to do that either. Rationally has to show me how to get it up, get myself on there, and then invite people in. So, but I'm going to learn how to do that because we need. Um, I personally think this is a long overdue thing that we need to get back into. So if you guys support what I'm talking about, a lot of us getting up and doing these streams again, let me know in the comments below that you'd like a lot of us to get back up and getting these streams going every day, at least an hour, each person doing an hour like we used to do. You can go as long as you want. whatever. You don't even have to do an hour. You can do a half hour or whatever. But I really would like to see this up and going again. We had a lot of good times. I know a lot of us split apart, and people got mad at people and stuff like that. I don't hold any grudge against anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. So I love everybody, and I would like us all to come together again. We were a solid ME family, and I'd like to see that back again. So I'm out here pleading with everyone who used to do it to come back and start doing it again if you got time, or people who didn't do it last time and maybe want to start doing it. You don't have to show your face. You can hide your face as long as you're up and talking and got a stream going where people can come in and vent their day out. Ask questions, ask what info, what's going on with them, for that day. Uh, th- that was so awesome when we were doing that, and inc- a lot of people are struggling right now, including myself, because we don't have anybody to talk to. We they're I don't know. I just really think that we're really missing out on doing it. Oops, sorry. We're really missing out on uh, doing this. Okay, for me, a challenge, but okay. Four blank works good. Danny, buddy, I'm sorry. I don't know why your thing just keeps like. Look at what Buster wrote. He wrote a whole shitload of stuff, and I've got everything he wrote, but yours somehow yours is not coming through, Dan. Does it show that way in the chat that yours is chopped up like that? Dan Buster says, Danny, it's so simple. I send a invite and you accept, and as long as you have a mic, you're good to go. Okay. So Buster, you're gonna do a live stream tonight. Is that what you said? And what time are you going to do it? I'm Central Time. Uh, I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon because I've got to go pick. I just want to chat with Dan. Oh, okay. You're just gonna chat with Danny. So you guys can just do like a Skype. You don't really have to do. I feel like I need to talk with him. Okay, Buster. So, uh, oh, I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon because I have to go pick up Ashley from work. You got Skype. I got Skype. Yeah. Mandela Effect, quantum stuff, Danny. So, Danny, do you have Skype? I get stuck on frozen pages and chats. Is there and everyone is talking and I. Okay, Danny doesn't have Skype. Okay. Well, Danny, you have Facebook, don't you? Because you and Buster could probably talk through Messenger through Facebook. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. I really messed my hair up. I was trying to trim my hair, and I kind of went zoop. So I got a hat on, trying to hide my my head. I hate Facebook for reasons. Yeah, I don't like Facebook either, but it seems to be just good for to reach out to um, other Mandela affected. That's really the only reason I got it for. or that I'm still got it, I should say. That's not the reason I first got it, obviously, because I've been on Facebook longer than I've been affected. So, but anyways, let's see here. I'm surprised it's been 45 minutes already. Sent you a message via Hangouts. Okay, so yeah, Buster, sometime get a hold of me when you can, because I'd like to talk to you uh about what you're going through. Did you ever answer me, Buster? What state are you in, Buster? Patrick, give you email in near future forward to chatting. Okay. Driving home from work will be listening. All right, Char. I'm sorry, Char. I'm gonna be getting off here pretty soon. I gotta go pick up Rationally from work, but we will be going on later on live tonight. Char, Rationally, and I are gonna go on live tonight. Not sure exactly what time yet, but I'm looking forward. Hopefully, you'll join us later on, Char. So yeah, I'm gonna get going here pretty soon. I'm good, been very busy with work, but everything else is good. I know of quantum stuff, Texas Danny. Go to Google, then Google Hangouts. You should see my message. Patrick give you an email in the future. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget, Danny, to email me. And as soon as I get your email, Danny, I will email you back with my phone number. Because I remember we used to have, I know we've exchanged phone numbers before when we very first met a couple years ago. I'll have to look and see if I don't think I do, but I'll look and see if I still got your phone number. Char, I thought I was subbed to you, just subbed again. And Sharky, you can call me anytime. It's been a while since we've talked. And I don't know if you were on here, Shark, when Rationally was on, but she said that we are going to definitely be going live later on tonight. So look for that. Rationally and I will be on live later on again tonight. Um, are you going live again on R26 or yours? I would imagine I don't know. I would probably guess R26 on Rationally's, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go on mine. I th- I think we'll go on mine. Um, but just kind of watch for both of us. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? If let's see who. Okay, Sharky asked Shar. I thought I was. Oh, okay. So yeah, Sharky. Shar is driving right now, so I don't think she can actually text at this moment. But I'm sure that she's um, or she may not even been able to read the text. So Shar, um, Sharky has said, in case you weren't able to read the text, Sharky said he thought he was subbed to you, uh, but he wasn't. But he just subbed to you again. We got the hands thing going on as don't know what that is. Don't know what you finished saying. Yeah, I've been meaning to call y'all for a few weeks now, actually. Okay, sure. Yeah, Danny, I was seeing J um what's his name? I said at the beginning of the show, JW. I seen his video where it's like he had his hands like this. They do look different. I mean, huge. Like I don't know. They do look like odd. We be changing, we be changing. What are we changing into? Something beautiful. I hope. Lots of things going on. Lots of tempers rising. I know my temper has been off the chart. Changed again. Par 4 the chorus. I don't know if anybody else's temper has been getting, say, out of hand, but um, I just have, uh, it seems like my temper has been gotten a lot shorter, um, and I don't know, is 5G actually running yet? Because this is what freaks the shit out of me is where we're living right now. We have a 5G tower, I swear, not even a football field away from us. And that freaks the shit out of me. 5G is running in Texas. And that freaks the shit out of me because that thing is too damn close. Microwave technology. And I gotta tell you, since we've been here, it seems like every week it feels like I get a lot of headaches. And it feels like my temper is getting shorter and shorter. Patrick, please say hey, Sharkey. Sharkey, Mandela Effect. Danny, Texas Danny says hey, Sharkey. So Sharkey, if you're listening, you're still driving, and you're not able to read the chat. Texas Danny says hey. Um, but my temper has been getting shorter and shorter. I mean, I don't even think I have a fuse left anymore. You're welcome, Danny. And I don't know if that is to blame. I don't know if the 5G is up and running here or what. But like I said, we are under a football field away from this frustration, anxiety. Um, I've been. Can you see my message? So Buster is asking Danny if you can see his message, Danny. Um, but my anxiety, my temper, frustration, I've been like on edge for the last few months, and also I've been falling asleep for the last week. I've been it, I've been dozing off like getting overly tired real fast at night. Sorry, no, except right here on chat. So I've been falling asleep, like feeling real drowsy, real it comes on really fast. Like uh, you normally get drowsy at night or after you eat, you get drowsy, but I'm like can't keep my eyes open, not out, snoring. I mean, just completely out of it. And and I check my blood sugars, and they're a little high, but not something, not like how I'm acting as far as sleeping going. Like the way I'm acting is if my blood sugars were up around 5 or 600, where I'm just like fucking zonking out, like coma like type shit, and my blood sugars are nowhere near that. My blood sugars have been right around 130, 150, maybe 160, and I know my own body, and my own body doesn't act like that as far as being tired. I've been in the 300s before and not even felt close to being that tired. But it for the last couple weeks, it's just been like I am so freaking tired that I can't keep my eyes open, and I'm actually kind of awake but yet dreaming already. And I start talking like uh, like I'm talking in my dream, but I'm actually awake. And rationally, he'll look at me and go, "What are you doing?" And I'll kind of wake up a little bit more. I'm kind of awake, but I'll wake up a little bit more. I'm just like realizing that I was talking and wasn't making sense because I was dreaming. It's all weird. It's really weird. Just things have been really weird. Um, so, anyways, we can talk about that later again on another chat. So, I am going to start doing more of these daily chats. I'm going to get back into it. Not sure exactly what time I will do. I think it'll probably be a different time every day. I don't know if I have a set time like I used to. But I do ask everybody that wants to do a live stream to be able to start doing these live streams again, for people to have a place in the community, a place to go and vent again. We used to have a lot of fun with it, and a lot of people, I think it relieved a lot of our stresses. And like I said, I feel in the community a lot of people stressing out, including me, and and then I think that has a lot to do with that we just don't have anybody to talk to, and if you guys want to start getting these live streams up and going like we used to, let me know in the comments. I personally think it would be a good thing to get going again, especially with some of the new people coming in now. I only talked to the other affected, to the other affected. Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all of us in the community who are affected. That's what these live streams are for. It's not for the unaffected. I don't. Am I making myself clear, you guys? I'm not. This is. I don't want to get live streams going for people who are not affected. This is for people to come to have a place to vent who are affected, who need to talk to somebody. Um, that's what we used to do 8 months ago. We used to have a lot of people that would, throughout the day, everybody would take an hour or a half hour, whatever they want to do, even a couple hours, and do these chat and do these live streams so people could come in and chat. So that's what I'm talking about. This is for the affected only. No, we do not want a whole stream of unaffected people coming in and shooting their mouths off. We want people who are affected, who can see the effect, and who just, because it is very hard to find somebody to talk to who are on the same level as them, which around us personally, I don't have anybody but Rationally. She's the only one that I can talk to about this. Everybody else fucking laughs at me. So so I know what it's like not to have anybody to talk to. And I think we had a good thing going when we had these live streams going before. Like I said before, I am not holding any grudges against anybody for the shit that went down 8 months ago or whatever. I'm not mad at anybody. Hopefully nobody's mad at me, but it is what it is, and let's get back together and get these streams going. All right. So I'm gonna get going. Uh, uh, Buster says, "Yes, I get that. Clear." Okay, thanks, Buster. Texas Danny, Buster, please give me a bit. I know you blank in time zone. I just subbed to you. I thought cut out. You cut out then. Patrick, it's at Time Boats World. Okay. And Rashley gives a heart to Char. Char says, I'm texting. Thank you everybody for saying hello. I am at a red light. All right. I only talked to the other affected busters. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna get going. It's almost time for me to get going to pick up Rashley. Sharky, let's talk soon. We'll be on later on tonight. Love you guys. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you later on tonight.